well, myself and Dean are here in Durban Harbour. It's close to home, my hometown, and I'm actually using my old man's boat. Trying to convince him to come filming today, and he didn't like the idea. But so myself and Dean will be filming for Grunter. I actually don't think it's been aired before, so quite looking forward to hopefully bringing you guys on our show. It's now January, it's the perfect time of the year for the Grunter here. We're going to be pumping cracker, and we've got a dead low tide, spring low tide, which is easy obviously to pump the cracker, and then we're going to fish the full 6 hours of pushing water. So yeah, hopefully we can bring you guys some nice Grunter. Alright, when I talk about cracker, it's a sand prawn. It's a little sand prawn you get up on the east coast. As you get further down to Cape, you get the mud prawn with a little bit muddier banks, but this is the sand prawn and sand. I'll pump some and you'll see some soon. But basically what we're looking for is on the lower tide, when the sand banks that are normally covered get exposed. If you look down, you'll see these little holes there and there and there and there. There's holes all over the place. That's all sand prawn down there, and they keep those holes obviously to keep ventilation and water. This is a sand prawn pump. The way it works, we're just going to be pulling. You see it's going to suction there, pulling back like that. So we're going to try to suck them out of their holes. Let's have a try. Pull it over like that, push down and suck. Oh. Good one. Good one.
What's important here, you see we're catching a lot of small ones. Make sure you look after those and put them back nicely, because obviously you want to come back and pump more at another stage, and if you're just throwing the small ones haphazardly around and they're not surviving, they're not growing up to be big like that one. So make sure you put those small ones back nicely. How's the size of that one? I think it'll bite your finger off. I think the Grunter are going to be scared of that cracker. Guys, we spoke about putting the small ones and the ones that are in row back. It's quite important, but more importantly is not to overstep your limit. Limit's 50 crackers per person, and if you need more than 50 crackers on a fishing outing, I can't believe that. It's very, very rare that you're going to need that. So Lloyd and I have pumped our 50 each, so we should have plenty for the day. And just, yeah, stick to the limits, and these crackers will stay as they are, you know. That's just the way it works.
Okay, well, plan of attack is we've got pushing water. We're a little bit late. I would have preferred to have started earlier. We're pushing water. In theory, those Grunter move out into the deeps by the entrance, and then as the tide comes in, they follow the pushing water that come up on the banks. So we're going to start on the center bank, on the front tip of the center bank. We're going to anchor in about 3-4 meters of water. I'm going to run you through the tackle I'm going to use and why just now, but that's just our tactics for now. We'll anchor. We'll put maybe two baits out each. Half an hour, no bites. We'll move to another section of the bank.
I've got the new Daiwa Pro Caster. Now these reels are completely saltwater resistant. It's got a graphite frame instead of the old metal frame, so that makes it a lot more resistant to the salt and to corrosion. Got 8 ball bearings, sealed ball bearings, so they're really, really smooth. And then with that I've got a Daiwa Luguna 7-foot medium. Lovely, lovely tip action for those Grunter. Light piece of fluoro, little Mustad chinu number 6, and a tiny little ball sinker with a tiny little power swivel, about 1 meter of fluorocarbon trace. Hook one of those beautiful crackers through the tail, and just put them up against on the edge of the bank here. What you're fishing is drop-offs, and a bit of basically structures your drop-off, so you're fishing up on the drop-off as the tide starts pushing, and those Grunter will come along and hopefully snaffle that cracker. First bait. On that. There we go.
What was that on?
That cracker. There we go. First on of the day. Well, you just bring these other rods in, Lloyd.
You're 17.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. There we go. Fishing very light as well, so. Grunter this, Lloyd.
Huh?
Grunter.
Can't see. Oh shit, I think you actually picked up. Grunter, Stumpy, Kingies.
Good fish to say. Nice Grunter.
Hey, lekker.
Beautiful little fish.
Opening up the board.
Okay, what an awesome little Grunter. Like I said to you, be careful of the spines. Wet your hands before you're handling him, and that net for landing him is a great idea. It does no damage to the fish. Clip the hook off, the hook will work through. Let's get him back in the water. There we go. He's gone away. No mess, no fuss. That's a good start. I haven't caught a grunter in the bay since I was about 12 years old. So thanks, Lloyd. One or two fish around. Let's get him out. Let's get another one now. Another hook on, another crack on, hopefully another fish.
On the side of the gills, they've got very like a sharp razor blade sort of section. Not around the gill, halfway up. That there, just above my finger, is very, very sharp. A lot of spines, stuff like that. Great eating fish. Very good bait for sharks. You can hear him. Grunt, grunt. Just like a carp, he sticks his mouth out and up like that. See, he pops the cracker out. There we go. Shut back. Ooh. On Dad. Hey, that's that.
Oh, hello.
Taking a trick?
Yeah.
So guys, I just want to pay testament to my sunglasses, my Makos. They're excellent, excellent. You don't have to clean them while you're fishing. It's a glass lens, high definition, polarized lens. When you get the fish close, you can see exactly what it is. You can see the structure, you can see the banks. And like I said, the most important thing about these glasses is you don't have to clean them all day. You can fish with them all day. So you're giving your eyes a proper rest, because you see a lot of sunglasses, you'll wear them and you'll take them off half the day because they messed it up with the salt or whatever.
It's a very nice fish, eh?
Yo, it's a good one. Oh. Yes, please. That's a great one. Goodness gracious me. That's the one we wanted. That's why we're here, guys. What a spotty of night. Yoo-hoo! Thanks, Lloydie.
Gonna take a fish?
Okay, there we go, guys. It's an awesome one. I think we might have to tag this one. He's not hooked too badly. He's in good nick here. So I'm just gonna lay him gently down. Gently, my boy. That's a nice one to tag. Wet cloth over his eyes. And also just not to do the slime too much. Right. The scale. Go right down. It's a really good grunter. We're gonna get him back. Just gonna revive him a little bit. There he goes. Gone away.
Alright, so we're just pulling anchor now. It's a nice little session there, but we're just going to try the deeps. When I say the deeps, I mean the entrance to the harbour. It's all about 15 to 18 meters of water. It's pretty random, sporadic fishing, but you're just drifting. You can't anchor, it's illegal to anchor, and you're just drifting down heavier sinkers. Actually, use almost like a bottom trace with two hooks. And we're just going to bob around there for maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. If we get nothing there, then we're going to come back and go the same strategy, fishing in the sandbanks. We've got another 2 hours till dead, 2.5 hours till dead high tide. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to reverse out here. Nice fish. Good fish. Can I operate the boat? Got the net?
Yo. Okay, come bring him out. Bring him out. There we go. Yo. Hey. That's a beast. Oh, it's a beauty.
Hey, I'm happy. That's a beast. Oh, here we go. Hey, happy. That's pretty much what we came here for today. Very fortunate we could catch it on the one day we came here to film, so no, I'm very chuffed with that. That's amazing. Grunter are very, very tasty fish, but you know what? This is a special fish on film. It's a nice big fish. We tagged him, we're going to let him go. You take quite a bit of time reviving it. There we go. Right. Hey, I'm chuffed now. I don't even know what to say.
Ready?
Shot my boy.
New biscuit.
Shot for the help.
Well done.
That's
pleasure, but
hot
well done.
stopping 20 minutes. And hot
Awesome.
the whole time.
Hey, 2 good fish, eh?
Okay.
And a couple of small ones in between.
Awesome.
Nothing wrong with that. Guys, I think that's a showstopper and that's a closer. So I hope you enjoyed this little segment as much as we did. And we're gonna proceed back onto a bank and fish the high tide. Maybe we'll see you next week. Cheers.